Hello, everyone. If you can see me, if you can hear me, you can give me a thumbs up and you can chat with me. Okay. Good evening, Shreya. Good evening, Afa Khan. How are you? Madhav, good evening. Good to see you all. Good to see you all. Okay, I have Ifrim also, Pavitra, Meghan, Shreya. I'm fine, Shreya. I'm fine. I'm fine. How are you? You're fine? Okay. So, bonjour, bonjour. Je vais bien, Madhav. Schools have started, right? And I'm sure that you people are busy into that as well. So, today, I'll just wait for another 5 minutes so that, others can also join. And today's topic is very interesting. And let me tell you, this particular topic will change your concept of being a good speaker, because I'm definitely sure that you are going to get some confidence in becoming a good speaker. Because I believe why people are hesitant to be a public speaker or to be on a platform where you can speak. You get a chance, but then you're not confident, right? And this is something I believe can be, you know, enhanced in such a way that you can really be a good speaker, be a confident speaker. Okay, Megan, today, Shreya, today is Megan's birthday. Okay, Megan, yes, I do remember you have told me. So, Megan, I would like to wish you many, many happy returns of the day. Stay safe. Yeah, okay. So Anna has joined just now. How are you, Anna? Anna, you are right now in UK, right? How is the life there? Fine. Okay. Is it raining in UK now? Okay. So yeah, I can see 12 people have joined me, and we will just have a small interaction, and then we will go into the topic. Uh, and okay, Messi has joined. Bonjour. Okay. Hi, Rajkumar. And I can see A52 Sahib. Uh, Not very sure what is that code actually meant. If you can specify, that will be very easy for me to identify. You're calling from Delhi. You're calling from India, right? Okay, okay. So let me tell you, today's topic is. Nothing UK is because it's a COVID. Yes, I do understand it is COVID and you are not able to go out, and you are literally at home. But then there are many things that you can do at home. And I feel being at home at one particular point of time is also good, because you come to know about you come to know about yourself, how good you are, you as a person, how what are the inherent qualities you have. Explore yourself. That's something which I should tell you. Anju, baby, it's Irene. Yes, Irene, I can see you. You're there. Okay, so without any further delay, let us now start with our conversation. As I said before in our previous meeting as well, I want an interactive session. When I say interactive session, I will be asking few questions to you and I want you to answer them. Then only we can talk and discuss, because this is your platform. This is your platform wherein you get a chance to discuss what is your inherent fear of being a public speaker, let it be French or English. See, when I say when you are a public speaker, public speaker doesn't only mean you must get a platform. Oliver Smith, welcome. Oliver, could you please tell me where are you from? Where I've just got connected? If you can specify in the chat. Ahmed Riaz, bonjour. Okay, so let me continue. People are joining, so it's something which is going to be very interesting today. Okay, I was telling you that when you are learning a language or when you are training yourself, because in my previous video, or I keep telling that it's a language, it's not a subject. And when it's a language, you need to love that language. Let it be any language that you are learning. For understanding your mother tongue, it's something when the child is born, before the child starts speaking, child actually understands the language, child actually starts understanding the people who are speaking around him. For example, his or her parents or friends, they listen. So listening plays a very vital role when you have to enhance your speaking skills. Sahib, yeah. Okay, it's Shabd. It's Shabd. Okay, you have written A52. Okay. Yes, Shabd. Yeah. Okay, you're from Faridabad, Delhi. Okay, in NCR. Yeah. Okay. So when we say enhancing your speaking skills, it's actually enhancing your listening skills as well. The more good you are a listener, the better speaker you will be, right? So these are few things that I would like to speak to you today. Before going into the content, I'm just going to start with a quote. Actually, I want to ask you, have you heard this quote before? If you would have, then definitely I'm sure that you will be understanding the importance of this particular video today. Because the quote is, poets are born, orators are trained. Those who have heard this quote, please uh, just write a yes, or if you can just write, give a thumbs up. If you have heard this quote, it's like poets are born. It's very clear that, it's an in-birth quality. Certain poets whom we see, uh, they have that inbuilt quality of writing. Yes, Anna has, she has heard. Yes, I can see Irene has heard this quote. Good, good. So uh, that is something which, you can actually develop or train yourself. So when I say training, languages or speakers, we can actually train them. We can actually mold them. Okay, yes, I can see here. Ephraim has written. Okay, Ephraim. Okay, okay, Ephraim. Yes, yes, it's okay. No issues, no issues. Okay, so that's what I want to say, that public speaker or speaking qualities is something which can be trained and modified. Yes, you can be trained and modified, but not poets. It's something, an inborn quality, an inherent quality that with age a person keeps on improving. Okay, so if you have that quote in your mind, I'm sure that, if you get a platform, or not necessarily a platform, but I'm sure that you will be a person who will be confident in speaking any language. Let it be English, let it be French, any language for that case. Okay, so I'm here today to make you familiarize with, certain like you can say that tips. I would like to say it as tips, because in everything we use tips. So, and tips allow you to learn something very easily. Let it be cooking, let it be language. Tips always helps, or tips making you, like we say, that the chefs know the best tricks or tips. Similar is a speaker, they know how to handle situations. Fine. So yes, let us go and see that how this particular quote which I just said, that a speaker can be trained, not a poet. A poet is an inbuilt quality that a person, when it is he's born or she is born, she inherits those qualities. Okay, the first thing that I want to ask you is that how many of you have faced stage fear in your life? Stage fear, like you got a chance to be on the stage, and you really didn't want to be there because you felt that you may be unconscious at that particular point of time. Yes, be very very frank in speaking to me, because we are going to talk all these things: how to remove your stage fear, be confident when you are on stage. uh, okay, I could see. So you are in the right place today. You are in the right place today, because we are going to discuss on all those things, how to get rid of. In fact, um, I'm planning to do a particular video just only on stage fear, only on stage fear, how to get rid of your stage fear. I should say that I started being on the stage when I was just studying in first standard, and thereon my journey started. I've been a speaker, I have been a Toastmaster, so it's something which you can actually come up with. Because first time when you're on the stage, you feel that you're thirsty, the entire crowd is looking at you, all are looking at you. How to face them? These are certain things that come to your that comes to your mind when you face audience. There are certain tips to get rid of stage fear. I will be telling you. I could see that Ephraim has written a very long me. The length of me tells you that you are really having stage fear. Don't worry, Ephraim. I'll help you get rid of that fear. Uh, I will definitely give you some tips where which you can follow. You all are very young students, and I'm sure that with going pace of time, you will inherit such qualities. And because this is a fast-paced world, wherein speakers, as I said, that speaking doesn't mean you get a platform. Sometimes what happens is that when you are meeting a person for the first time, and you're speechless, you don't know what to speak. Maybe it's something related to maybe sometimes talking to your teachers, sometimes talking to somebody whom you are meeting for the first time. So you may get confused, you may get perplexed, and you don't know. Yes, Tanya, good to see you joining. Okay, yes, D'Souza, I can see you there. Okay, so these are the things that you should get rid of, so that you are confident, and you are bold in speaking, because only these things will help you. Bonjour, D'Souza. So these are certain things will help you to come across your fear of stage. Okay. One small tip I would like to tell you is that if you get a chance to be on the stage and you want to speak to a large audience, what you can see that you look into their eyes, but then the look should not be exactly on the eyes. Look on the ears. Look on the ears, and you feel that they will feel that you are looking into their eyes. That brings an eye contact. Whereas you are not looking at their eyes, you are looking at their ears. So that way, gradually, you start developing the confidence of looking onto a person's face and talk to them. You train yourself in such a way that you keep speaking to them, and all the people looking at you will feel that uh, this person is very confident, this person is looking at me and talking. Whereas you're not looking at their eyes, you're looking at their ears, and gradually start developing the confidence in you. And then I'm sure that you will be able to develop that confidence. Al Faiza, good evening. Good evening. Yes, Shreya, I'm coming into public speaking. This is one of the tip that I was telling you. Public speakers, those who are on the stage, will definitely have stage fear, as I was discussing with you people. So, how to get rid of? We say that to be a confident public speaker, you should be having a proper eye contact with the people whom you are talking to. Let it be in numerous numbers. It could be in hundreds, thousands. It doesn't matter. You might have seen good speakers, how good they are when they are looking at their audience, how confident they are to look into their eyes and speak. So, you as beginners, what I would like to tell you is that start developing this confidence in such a way that uh, you should know that I'm looking into their eyes because I'm not that confident in looking at that person's, or I'm not able to have a proper eye contact with my audience. So look into the ears. If you try this tip, looking at the mirror, you will know how beneficial it is. When you look into the ears, maybe you can try out with your parents, look into their ears, and they feel that you are looking at their eyes, whereas you know that you're looking at their ears, not their eyes. Okay, so this is one of the tip that I want to okay, okay, okay. So yes, so let us just start with our tips. I've just given you one tip. There is a lot we need to, and we are going to look into each and every one. So, something that I would like to tell you here, the first thing is confidence. Confidence is something which certain people get it by birth. Get it by birth, They are so confident. You might have seen children, those who are very small, but they are very confident. They are very bold in, like you ask them to sing, you ask them to dance. When you are in a small gatherings, they are very confident. So, such children have that inherent quality that they are confident and they can speak, or they can sing and they can dance. But there is inherent quality. That's a natural quality, I should say. And what you can help out here is that to increase it or enhance it more, rather than just curbing it down, enhance it more. But at the same time, there are few who needs to develop it through time. So I feel that there are certain people. Good evening, Vaishak. Good to see you. So certain people should enhance this through time, through practice, regular practice. Mirror practice is something which I would like to suggest you who have this fear of public speaking, because when you speak to mirror, you develop confidence. You know your posture, how you look like, what is your body language, the way you speak. So the mirror speaking will definitely enhance confidence. That is one thing I would like to tell you, because you see yourself as the audience see, right? So that way you know that how to improve myself, how to improve my posture, how to improve my eye contact, how to improve my skills of the way I am speaking. So this way you can actually improve your confidence. Now, the first thing what I would like to tell you is that let it be French or English, be very confident. It's your confidence that matters. Maybe sometimes you feel that I'm not that good, but then it's only through practice that you improves. Okay, Riaz, good evening. Tina, good evening. Okay, so the first tip that I would like to give you, other than what I have been telling you, it's to take a deep breath. Or when you are breathing, like sometimes you feel that you are very confused. You don't know how to face the audience. So relax first and take a deep breathing, like at least the count of five. A count of five. If when you have to face audience, just breathe and calm yourself and count up till five, so that you remove that nervousness in you, because when you are nervous it can be very visible. Fear inside of us, overcoming it can challenge. Yes, very good. It is the fear inside you that only we have to come across. It's that fear that you have to come across. Until and unless you get rid of that fear, you will never be able to be a confident speaker. Okay, so this is the first thing that you have to keep in mind, that whenever you are going for a public speaking, or you feel that maybe, okay, take an instant of many of you must be in a particular level where you are facing interviews. So you have to face an interview panel. So they may be people who are two or three or more than four people in that panel. So how to have a proper eye contact? First, you need to calm down yourself. First, you need to calm down yourself. Take a deep breath before you speak, and that to count five. One, and when you count five, you gradually understand that you are actually reducing that tension, and you are confident now, more confident that what you wear. You will no more look very tensed, or not very sure about what you're going to speak or what you have to speak. Good evening, Kusum ma'am. How are you? How are you? Good to see you. You joined today on time. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. So first thing is to breathe and bring that confidence in you, that you are going to speak, maybe to a stranger, maybe to a panel of people to whom you are giving your interview, or it could be a public speaking. You are on the platform, you are on the stage. So be on the stage, take a deep breath, and then count at least till five. And I'm sure with the count of five, you will develop that confidence in you. Yes. The second thing is slow down. Slow down. You might have seen some speakers, they speak very fast, really, really fast, isn't it? Have you seen some speakers like that who just goes like the fastest train, like TGV en français? Have you seen people? Have you come across people who speaks very fast? Please do write in your chat. You might have encountered. Yes, yes. Madhav has written yes. Pavitra has written yes. Yes, that shows that they are not confident in what they are speaking. They just want to finish up with what they want to say, and that's it. They are not confident on what they are speaking. Fine. So, as a speaker, let it be on a public platform, or let it be to a person to whom you are speaking, as I've given you certain examples. What you have to do is slow down. The most best, I should say, the public speakers, let it be in French or in English or any language, they speak slow. They speak slow. That shows their confidence. It shows their confidence because, when you speak slow, you want the person to whom you are speaking to is understanding what you want to say. Otherwise, there is no point in speaking. You are conveying a message. And if the message is not loud and clear, there is no point in giving that message. Right? So, second most important thing is to go slow, very slow. You have to be slow doesn't mean that the actual pace of the conversation is not very clear. That means you go in a very slow pace, whereas you want to say something very serious. So maintain the speed in such a manner that don't go very fast. That shows that from the very first encounter, you can feel that this person is not confident on what he is speaking. He himself or she himself is not confident. How can I assure that what she or he is speaking? Because, see, you should know that they are public speakers. And if you don't have confidence in the speaker, how will you believe them? How will you have confidence in you when you don't have confidence from whom you are listening? Okay, so you need to speak slow so that you bring that confidence in. That's tip number two. Okay, and time to time, I'm sure that you will develop the correct accuracy in speed, that when I'm talking to a person, when I'm talking in public, you are a speaker, but when you're having a conversation, you are a speaker there, but then what you have to keep in mind is you are having an interaction. You're having an interaction, and that interaction matters. So go slow, be confident. The more you are slow, the more confidence it shows, rather than running and finishing on what you speak. Okay. Tip number three, to smile. Smile. Smile can change everything. Like when you speak, let it be. I do understand if I ask you that being an interview, will there be anybody who feel like smiling? I don't think so. Do you agree with me? Do you agree with me if I say that you have to face a panel of people for your interview, and I'm asking you to smile? If there is anyone, okay, Messi has given the answer. Nope. Okay. Others, please do interact with me. What do you feel? The first step to quieting your fear is being prepared. Perfect. We are coming into that, Shreya. We are coming into that. Yes, that is a good tip, you know. Okay, good evening. Good evening, Priya. How are you? Okay, so smile. Messi, what I would like to tell you here is have a smile on your face. Let it be an interview. It's okay because smile can change many things. That's the first thing that shows the people. Let it be on the stage. Yes, ma'am. Okay, Pavitra has written, I will be good if you face an interview with a smile. Very true. Very true. Because that shows you are confident. Because maybe a person who have entered before you was actually showing out her nervousness while speaking or facing the panel, whereas when you enter you Priya, no, you haven't yet missed. We are into, though you have missed on few points, but I'm sure that you will be able to catch up a little later. Okay, so when you enter that room, seeing you, the panel, they themselves realize that we have a confident speaker in front of you, a person who has come prepared. Yes, Messi has written, fear will take over us and we will almost go unconscious. But a smile can change the way, the thinking of the person interviewing us. That's what I want to say. Yes, when you smile at the panel of people or to any person for that instance, I would suggest you when you are on the stage facing maybe 1,000 people, maybe more than that, uh, have a smile. Let the people know that you are a confident speaker. You are well prepared to face it. Yes. So keeping a smile when you are speaking or when you are facing an interview or when you are giving a speech shows the confidence of a person. So that's why I would like to tell you that you feel happier, and the person who you are talking to or to the people whom you are facing, they also feel happier in looking at you, listening to you. So this is the way you need to build up that confidence. When you have a smile, they have a smile. Don't you think so? The confidence will automatically start on developing and improving. You are not what you were. Fine, you keep on changing, and that change will happen with time. So the best thing is to keep a beautiful smile on your face when you have to face, let it be one person, let it be 1,000. Right? So that is tip number 3, that you have to keep in mind, that have a smile on your face when you are speaking. Then we say the very best quote: practice makes man perfect. But I would like to have a twist here: practice making mistakes. That's my fourth point that I would like to tell you. Practice making mistakes because you learn with your mistakes. Sometimes what happens is that you are very much embarrassed when you feel that what will that person feel if I say something wrong? What will they think about me if I speak something wrong? If I see, sometimes, especially I have seen people when they are learning a new language. For some people, I should say, even English is sometimes they face difficulties in speaking in public because they're not confident. So one of the biggest barrier is bringing and accumulating sentence in a proper way, good enhancing of vocabulary into actions. These are the things, because you lack vocabulary. That's the reason you are not confident in speaking. So let you commit mistake while speaking, but don't stop yourself. Yes, Messi, I could see you have written something. We indeed learn the biggest lesson from the biggest mistake. Very true. Very true. So that's what I'm telling you. Make mistakes. See, if you realize that you are learning French, you are learning English, or you want to be a public speaker, or you want to be a confident speaker, but if you are not ready to practice, how will you practice unless you commit mistakes? You have to commit mistakes. You learn from your mistakes. Mistakes are the stepping stone for success. Fine. So that's what I would like to stress here. You do mistakes. That's what I just point it as: practice making mistakes. When you start making mistakes, you yourself realize the next time that This mistakes I have done before, I should not repeat it. Mistake may be repeated, but then you should know that you have to correct it and you have to go forward. Okay, so practice making mistakes and learn from your mistakes. That's something very, very important. Okay, because mistake is a part of learning. Mistake is a part of learning. Let it be a student who is learning something, a new language. Let it be a person who has to attend his or her entrance examination. Let it be any field. Here we are talking on the base of being a confident speaker. And when I say confident speaker, until and unless you practice, and when you practice, you commit mistakes. So practice well, so that it should not be a barrier in learning. So when you are facing doing mistakes, that's why I told you, I given a tip that saying that you have to do mirror practice. And when you are in front of the mirror, you know what you said, you know how your body looks like, you know that whether you are smiling or not. These are certain things which you can improve upon. Okay, you may feel uncomfortable at the beginning that I'm saying all blunder, I'm saying doing mistakes. Let it be, let it be. During the course of time, I'm sure you are going to come up with that particular fear that, will I commit mistakes? Will there be somebody who will be looking at me and teasing me? Let it be, let it be. Okay, so you be confident, because we have to be good, and good only becomes best when you practice. Good is not a limitation. You should be the best, you should be the outstanding. That's something which I keep telling my viewers and my students. In general, I say never be satisfied on yourself on the level of good. Be the best, and be the outstanding. That's something that you have to keep in mind. Okay, so overcome your fear. Overcome your fear that you may commit mistakes. Let you make mistakes. That's what I'm saying, that do mistakes. Okay, don't be hesitant, do mistakes. Then only, like a language like French, where you are not using it anywhere because you are scared. You are scared. How if I go wrong? People will tease at me. People will be laughing at me. Let it be. Let it be. Let them laugh at you. But then you are improving yourself, right? So you should not curb yourself, but not trying. Try making mistakes. That's something that I would like to tell you very, very clearly. Okay, you learn from your mistakes. Okay. For example, if I can just quote here, as I told you, I'm just going to connect both the points here, the smile and the mistakes, okay, that I would like to blend here is, you have a good smile on your face. Just imagine you are a person who may be learning French or who may be learning English. You happens to go to a, for example, you go to a hardware shop. You go to a hardware shop and ask them, do you sell flowers? Do you sell flowers? It's difficult to think, but then you don't know. You don't know what to ask there. You are just a learner. You are just a beginner. That's a blunder mistake you are doing. Going to a hardware shop and you're asking, do you sell flowers here? So looking at your confidence, the way you are asking, seeing the smile on your face, the person sitting there will not, thrash you, but at the same time, I'm sure will boost up your confidence and tell that, this is not the place where we sell flowers. Maybe you are in the wrong place, but they will never tease you the way you have asked them. Okay, so be very confident. Let it be mistake. Do it. You learn from your mistake. Okay. Okay. See, the world is very beautiful. Actually, you come across people who are polite, uh, friendly. But at times you can see that there are people who are not. Maybe they didn't get a chance to learn what you are learning now. Give a chance to every person, because everybody will need that particular chance. That's what I always believe. Nobody should ever regret that I didn't get a chance in my life. But when you get a chance, don't give up on that. That's why I'm telling you that, be confident. Language is something which is a medium of communication. If you are not confident in interacting with people, you may end up doing nothing. So the main purpose of this particular channel and this particular talk here is in with this fast paced world, it's a language that's going to help people to interact with each other and make people know that what you are. I keep telling my students and in general that nobody knows you better than you knows you. So have a good version of yours. Have a good version of yours by practicing more. Be confident. Let it be any language. Language should not be a barrier in your progress in your life. Okay, so that was tip number 4, that to commit mistakes and you learn from your mistakes. Okay, now the fifth point that I would like to tell you is visualize success. Visualize success. What do you mean by saying visualize success? For example, this is something that athletes have this particular tendency. They visualize success before they reach the finishing point. Maybe like when you are on the starting point and you already see that you are the winner. You already see that you are the winner. So visualize success. Even before becoming a confident speaker, you start visualizing that I've given the speech. I'm the best. Always say that. I am the best. Okay, Messi, imagine, visualize how you would feel like after achieving success. Yes, that's true. That's what I was just trying to tell you. That eventually boosts your confidence. Definitely, definitely. See, before giving something, you start thinking that you have achieved it. That will definitely give you a boost up, and you will feel that I have achieved it, I have done it. And that particular visualization, sitting here, you think that I have conquered the Himalayas, I have conquered the Everest. So, that particular confidence that a person should have. If you don't have that visualization, maybe sometimes you may not be that confident in facing your issues, in facing your problems. Here at this point of time, what I would like to say is being a confident speaker. You start, before you give the speech, you start visualizing that I'm on the stage facing many people. Yeah. So when that is there in your mind, you feel very confident on yourself. Let it be French or English or any language. The target language, I would like to specify here. Whatever be your target language, look into that, concentrate on that, practice more, do mistakes, learn from your mistakes, and visualize success. Visualize success. By visualizing success, most positive outcomes of the situations, you will feel confident, and you start aiming at certain things. So visualization is very, very important. Okay. Now, coming to the sixth point of being or improving yourself to be a confident speaker in French or in English, it's to be positive. That's the most important thing, right? Be positive. Be positive. I keep saying a quote to myself. My blood group is B positive, so I say that I'm positive because I'm B positive. So I keep on telling that. So all out there whoever are B positive, you must be positive. Okay, so be positive. That is something very, very important for every individual. Never think negative, will I be able to? The particular quote, can I, should be changed into I can. Can I should be changed into I can. So, with that confidence, if you speak, with that confidence, if you enhance the qualities that you have to, yes, Hira Devi, I can see you. Yeah. So never say or think that, can I do this? Can I be a speaker? Can I speak confident? Can I face it? Can I do my homework? Can I achieve something in my life? Never. Always say, I can do it. I can do it. That should be something in your mind. And you see how you change. You see how the situation will change, right? So that is the sixth tip that I would like to give you, and that is to be positive in your attitude. Confidence is an attitude. The particular word that we are talking about, how to be a confident speaker, confidence is an attitude. and you have to enhance that quality. Enhance that quality. How do you enhance that quality? By being very confident on what you are speaking and how you are speaking. So I think now we are into the sixth point, and all these 5 points that I have been stressing to this only. Be confident, and confidence is an attitude. Right now, from today onwards, always keep one thing in your mind. Never say to yourself, can I do it? Always say to yourself, I can do it. Okay? You start changing the perspectives in your life. You start changing as a person. When you are listening to English conversation or when you are listening to French conversations, try to understand. Don't think that, can I understand this? Will I be able to do it? Yes, I'm able to do it. I'm able to understand. So when you have that particular positive feeling in you, you start learning things easily. Okay, that's one point that you have to point. That's the sixth most important point. Be a very good positive thinker who feels that it's not can I, it's always I can. Okay, take criticisms. Take criticism. See, critics will be there. If critics are there, then only you will be improving. If there is nobody to say that that was not good, then you will never feel that how to improve yourself, isn't it? And it says that, if you have a good enemy, you don't require a best friend, because good enemies will always, teasing you, telling you that you are not good. And don't take that criticism in a negative way. Start taking that criticism in a different way. Like, okay, he has told me that, now I have to improve and show to me how good I am. Right? So be positive, and your confidence will definitely boost up like anything. So that's something. Let it be any language, let it be French or English. When you have to enhance your quality, when you have to enhance yourself as a speaker, you have to really think on all these aspects. Don't turn on opportunities. I have already told you, don't turn on opportunities. If you get a chance tomorrow to practice your listening skills, or even if you take up certain, you have to really see that you move out of your comfort zone. You really need to move out your comfort zone, because when you are in your comfort zone, you feel that I'm okay with what I am having. I'm okay if I am just knowing few things in French, I'm knowing few things in English. No, don't be in your comfort zone. You have to move out of your comfort zone, because people who have achieved have always moved out of their comfort zone. Then only they could do big things. Fine. So that is something you need to keep in mind, that to move out of your comfort zone. Okay, listen to, as I told you before, that how to enhance your speaking quality. Enhancing your speaking quality, listening plays a very vital role. The more you listen to, the more you will be good in speaking. That is something you need. They are connected. Though I say that they are connected, all the four skills are connected: reading, writing, listening, and speaking. But the more you listen, like for example, you can listen to certain podcasts, or you can listen to certain good public speakers, looking into their body language. So all these things will definitely enhance your speaking skills. Now I'm coming to a point what Shreya just said a few minutes ago. Practice, practice, practice. The triple P as a public speaker. The triple P of a speaker. Practice, practice, practice. Your speaking qualities will improve and it will enhance when you keep on practicing. And I have, it is also said that you might have heard certain people who face issues like stammering. Even stammering can be improved when you are keeping on practicing on your speaking skills, especially when you are facing the mirror and speaking. Because stammering comes usually, maybe there are medical reasons as well, but many a times it can be observed that person who is not getting a chance to speak, or who were stopped while they were very small children. They were not given a chance to, they were curbed down to not to speak. Okay, fine. At that particular time, if you are curbed down their interest of speaking, they start gradually sometimes developing stammering. They are not confident about what they are speaking. Even that can be improved. when you do mirror practicing. I have had a student in back in Delhi who had faced this issue, and now he is very good. He's a very confident speaker, very successful man. So these are certain things that you have to keep in mind. Practice, practice, practice. Let it be any language. With practice, there is nothing you can't achieve. I do understand, being a foreign language like French, you face issues that you're not getting support from everywhere, like where to practice. There is nothing. If you start searching, you get many. Fine. Please be in touch with me through your messages. You can definitely, I will be posting my email ID in the chat, in the general chat in the next video, so that you can send me mails regarding any of the speaking issues that you are facing. I'll be definitely happy in helping you out in there. Okay. Get into the habit of speaking. So we are talking about practicing. Get into the habit of speaking, listening to English and French podcast. Okay, so that is something which will definitely help you boost up your, interest in learning that particular language. Always target to the target language. If you are a person who wants to improve the English speaking skills, then be that your target language. If you are a person who would like to enhance your French language, then that should be your target language. Okay. Yes. So always keep in mind, yes, Pavitra, you have to keep in mind the target language. Let it be face to face. Let it be an online conversation. Let it be a telephonic conversation. Now let me tell you here one particular thing that many times what happens is you tend to text your friends in the native language, right? In the native language, try avoiding that. When you have a proper good diction for English version, try using that, because you are good in your mother tongue, you are good in your native language, you are targeting a target language, because you have to enhance that quality. As I said, that a confident speaker is not on the platform, only on the stage, but also when you are facing an interview. The more you practice that language, the more you will be good at it, because you speak your native language, because you listen to your native language most of the time, you are good in that. But you just start changing the scenario and start listening to more target language. Let it be in the form of songs, let it be in the song more mode of podcast, or let it be a telephonic conversation, you're talking to your friends. So let it be the target language. As I said before, commit mistakes. You are learning French, talk to a friend who is also learning French in the French that you both know. You commit mistakes, do it, but then you learn from your mistakes. That way you can improve on your confidence, and knowingly or unknowingly, you will change so drastically that in a year of time. Just listen to my tips. In a year of time, Redall, good evening, good evening. So in a span of 1 year time, I'm sure if you keep on practicing, if you are a person who keeps on regular into all these things, I'm sure you may develop sooner. Not needed that you have to wait for another 1 year to develop your qualities of being a confident speaker. You can develop that particular quality very soon. Only thing is that you need to practice, especially commit mistakes, learn from your mistakes, be confident, be fluent. Okay. And that fluency will come only when you keep on practicing. Okay. Now moving on further, the next tip, that is a tip number 8. What I would like to tell you is read out loud. Read out loud. Yes, yes, let's learn and play. Very correct, very correct. Learning is actually through playing. You do what you like, you do what interests you. Okay, read out loud, very loud. This instance, I would like to connect with the small babies, as I was telling you before. See, when babies are born, they don't read, they don't speak. What do they do then? They only listen. They only listen. That's the reason native speakers, sometimes you may be seeing that native speaker, let it be any language, French, English, German, Spanish, any language. Why do people speak, or why do people are good at their native language? Because they are listening from the time when they are born till the moment they are now, they are listening mostly to their native language. And that's the reason they don't have to. Maybe you must be knowing very well speaking your native language, but you may not be very good at writing it. Why? Because listening has enhanced the quality of speaking. That's why you are able to speak. Maybe most of you are, I'm sure if you check on, if you agree with me, please say yes in the comments. Please say yes. You are very clear with your native language, because you are listening that at home, and that listening has actually enhanced the quality of speaking, right? So yes, Pavitra, yes, I can hear from you, and Shabd, I could understand. I got the message from your end also. So when you are Serena, yes. So when you are good at your native language, that's only because you have been listening to this language ever since you were born. So no need for any practice for that. Your idea should be to turn in your targeted language in the same way. How? It's not your native language. So how are you going to improve on that? You are going to improve on that by listening more, because this particular example has proved it very clearly that listening enhances speaking. So when you listen more, you will enhance that quality, and gradually you will improve on that. So try listening more and more so that you can here the main idea is to improve yourself as a good speaker, as a confident speaker, let it be French or English. Fine. So enhance that quality, read out loud. Why I'm saying read out loud? When you read something, your ears are listening. Let it be French, let it be English. So when you are learning, reading a text in French, don't do mind reading. Mind reading you do when you are reading a novel, because you want to enjoy that novel. But when you are developing your quality as a speaker, or a person who is good in speaking, read loud. Read loud. When you read loud, you listen, and while listening, your speaking enhances. Okay, so that's the most important thing. As a reading will enhances loud reading. Otherwise, reading enhances writing. Okay, you have to connect that. Reading enhances writing, but loud reading enhances speaking. Okay, because it is improving your listening skill as well. Okay, so that's a thing that you have to keep in mind. Loud reading plays a very vital role in improving and enhancing your quality as a speaker. And as I said before, relax, be calm, be cool, be confident, have a smile, have a beautiful smile, speak slow so that the people who are listening to you can understand that yes, I am having in front of me a confident speaker, a very confident speaker. You win the half battle if you enhances that quality, right? If the person sitting in front of you can feel that this person is very confident, will I be able to test that person? The person whom you are facing should start thinking, can I test him? Not I can test him. Because you have been practicing I can and never can I. Relax is something, a very important aspect. The next point I would like to tell you, be very calm, be very quiet, go slow. It's not in a hurry. Learn everything, learn all the aspects. Fine. So be relaxed and do what you feel good. Listen to French music. In the last video also I was telling you that you must listen to the target the best way. If you love music, listen to music. If you love to have listening to speak the good speakers, listen to that. In all ways, whichever ways you want to, you give your time and you see in due course of time how you improve. Then the ninth tip I would like to tell you is congratulate yourself. Congratulate yourself on your achievements. Maybe sometimes the others may not say, you know where you started, right? You know from where you started. And now you feel that I have come a long way. I have come a long way. And nobody is there to congratulate me. Nobody is there to put a tap on my shoulder and say that, good, you have improved. You are not what you were. Rather than that, give a tap to yourself. Wow, Jayashree, you have achieved it. You did it. Give a tap to yourself. Don't wait for others to tap. Okay, so congratulate yourself. Please don't hesitate. Celebrate your strengths, celebrate your success yourself. If you achieve on something, because you know what you were and you know where you are, right? So always boost your confidence, and confidence will come when you achieve something, and when you achieve something, congratulate yourself. Okay, that is something you have to keep in mind. Let it be something very small, but then congratulate yourself, because you feel that yes, I have achieved something good. You have achieved something good. Yes, Megan, I can see you. So you have to congratulate yourself. You feel confident. Okay, uh, committing, trying one of these techniques, I'm sure when you take these tips of congratulating yourself, giving a pat to yourself on your achievement, knowingly or unknowingly, you yourself will not know that 2 months before what I was, and after 2 months what I am. Okay, so these are certain things that I wanted to tell you. Last, before ending the conversation, I'm really willing to give you uh, 10 most important tips to speak fluently, though it is all connected, but something that you can keep it as something a handful of before you we stop this conversation, or we end up with this video. So certain tips, because we have been discussing all the techniques and tricks of improving yourself as a speaker, how to develop your confidence, and all those things. So few tips to speak fluently. Okay, one of the it's all connected, but I'm just bringing them together in just 10 points. The first thing that you have to keep in mind: read out loud, talk to yourself. Read out loud and talk to yourself. So if you if you are in a habit of speaking to yourself, I have that habit. I speak to myself. Maybe something that I'm going to do, I start speaking what I'm going to speak to that person. Fine. So let it be in French or English. As a student, I used to train myself like that. So speak aloud and speak to yourself. That means, you start imagining that that person to whom you are going to speak is in front of you, and you are actually speaking to that person. Yes, good, Megan. You have to speak to yourself. That is something that will improve your fluency in that particular language. Listen every day to the target language. Let it be English or French. Let it be in any way. If you love, as I said before, music, listen to music. Download good songs in French as well as in English. All songs that you love in English will definitely have the version in French. Fine. So you have to listen every day. Make it a habit for listening that language, the target language, in any mode. Let it be through speeches or through podcast or through songs, in whichever way you want to. Fine. Watch movies whenever you're free. Watch movies in that target language. Let it be French or English. How do you feel that you are good in that particular language? Because you are good in the Hindi, you are good in your mother tongue, because you are going on listening that particular language most of the time than concentrating on the other language or the other target language. So watch movies with subtitles in the beginning. Definitely watch movies with subtitles, and those subtitles in the beginning will definitely help you out in understanding what this person was speaking in French or in English or any target language that you have. My special emphasis is on French and English. So watch movies with the subtitles, so that you learn from those what is being written there, and you knowingly or unknowingly, at a particular point of time, you will no more require subtitles, because you are able to understand everything. As you have speakers, like in English, if I say, you have British speakers, you have British accent, you have American accent, you have Canadian accent, you have Australian accent, you have New Zealand accent. All those accents varies, and movie is something which will definitely having all these accents. In French also, you have Mauritian French, you have Canadian French. All some accents are different, but then when you listen to them, then definitely you will feel that you are started developing. And sometimes what happens is that you try copying them. When you try copying them, knowingly or unknowingly, you become a very good speaker. You become a confident speaker. Speak spontaneously, but slowly. That's the most important thing. Speak spontaneously. When somebody asks you something, be spontaneous in responding. But then slowly. We have already, discussed about this particular point. That be spontaneous, but be very slow when you are speaking to that person. Relax and have a positive attitude. Just concluding everything, relax and have a very positive attitude, because we already said that confidence is an attitude. Fine. And you develop in the way you want to. It's in your hands. It's in your hands how you can develop your confidence. Nobody can develop your confidence. Maybe to a point, certain people can. In the beginning of the conversation itself, I said that poets are born and orators are trained. So you are actually training yourself. It's not necessary that you need a person to train you every time. That might not be possible. But then at point of time, you be a trainer to yourself, and be confident, and keep that in mind. Confidence is an attitude. Confidence is an attitude, and that can be developed with practice, with practice, and with practice. That's the most important thing. Okay, learn, study good phrases. There is no harm in copying down certain good phrases that will be helping you out. Make a small dictionary of yours, and note down good words, good vocabularies, good phrases. Though in the beginning you may have to refer to them, but then going further to at a particular point of time, let it be French or English, it will be something which is there in you. You are natural in that. You no more have to refer to that. It will come natural to you. Fine. In the beginning, you need to really work on those aspects, but I'm sure with the going time, you will definitely improve. Slow and deep learning is best. Don't go with the outer cover. Slow and deep learning, that is very, very important. Okay. All these things are really, really very good to be there. And the last most important thing that I would like to tell you, which I have already specified before as well, don't be afraid of making mistakes. That's something which I have seen in my experience of 17 years as a mentor, as a teacher, that many of the people are not able to enhance their qualities of being a good speaker is because they are scared to commit mistakes. Let it be. Do mistakes, you learn from your mistakes. Yes, so I'm sure that this particular session was useful to each and every one of you. You have been listening to me. If you have to ask something, please do ask in the chat. I can answer your questions. If something I have missed out, you want to know any difficulties you have been facing being a speaker, please write in the chat box. I'll definitely try to answer your questions. I'm here for around some more time. If you have any questions, please do ask. You're welcome to ask questions. Yes. If anybody like to ask a question. Okay, Madhav. Yes. Thank you, Madhav. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, so I'm sure all of you, my viewers, will definitely enhance your qualities of developing yourself as a confident speaker, because confidence is an attitude and that has to be acquired. Okay, so with that, let us wind up here, and I will be soon coming with another live session. Definitely, you have asked me for videos for the lessons, especially for certain topics. I will be working on that, and I will catch you soon. Thank you very much for being a part of this particular session, and I'm sure there's a long way to go, and I'm there with you. Okay, thank you, and have a nice day, all of you. Thank you very much. Okay, then, see you. Thank you.